Okay, so we have our pots over here. This is gonna be to fry our egg. This is gonna be to fry the meat, and then we're gonna boil the water. I'm gonna add purified water as you prefer. We're gonna turn the stove on and we're gonna get this going for our basmati rice. All right, so as we get this rice going, or the water going, we're gonna step over here to get the carrots chopped up. Use our tool here to slice up the baby carrots even further. Hi, it's time for dinner. Let's make an easy anti-inflammatory dinner. We're gonna be making a simple rice bowl. You guys know I love quick and easy meals. Everything here is on a list that was provided for me, so be sure you check with your doctor and ask for medical advice if this meal is right for you. So we're gonna be making our rice bowl with basmati rice. I'm gonna use the rest of my rice in this bag here. We're gonna top it off with our meat. This meat came pre-seasoned. The juice you see is the marinated sauce. And this is actually carne picado taco meat. I'm assuming a lot of people probably make this for like taco bowls, but you can use meats for whatever it is you want to consume or add to your dinner or your meal. And this also has a lot of onions and scallions, so it came pre-seasoned and it smells wonderful. We are also going to use some carrots. These are baby carrots, a variety of carrots in different colors. We're going to slice them up a little bit. And on top, this is our bowl to prep with. On top, we're going to put one of these brown eggs. They are organic brown eggs. You guys know I love to shop at Sprouts, so this actually came from Sprouts. These products came from Sprouts, and I believe this came from Walmart. And the only ingredients I'm gonna be using is a little bit of salt in my rice, and then for the meat, some olive oil, because we're not using butter. So let's get started. Okay, so we've rinsed off our baby carrots, and this actually has different size for different sizes of your slices of how you're shredding it, and you can use any side. I'm just gonna take it, and that's actually a little bit too little. Do be careful as you're using the slicer, the shredder. You can also use a fork if you want. I'm gonna put that to the side because I don't want to cut myself. And you can also use a mitten as you're doing this. So we're gonna do this to a few of the carrots. And it's gonna make our meal so pretty. So, okay, I'm gonna prep our carrots. I'm gonna shred them, shred them, shred them. As soon as I hear the water boiling, I'm gonna throw my rice in. Okay, for the safety of my fingers, I'm not gonna shred this all the way down. I'm gonna leave those stubs and I'll probably eat them. I actually eat these carrots as snacks. I love fun food, and baby carrots to me are fun food, so I'll eat them. I'll eat them later, maybe even in the rice bowl. Here are what our carrots are looking like. I have one more little piece of carrot, but I used a fork because I was getting to the bottom and went ahead and just stuck it in a fork to get the little nub on here. So we're gonna go ahead and put our rice in the pot of water. Okay, so we've chopped up our carrots for the most part. I have one little nub to finish up, but our water is boiling back there, so we're gonna stick our rice in the water, and then we'll continue to chop up and slice the carrots and then get to our meat. Okay, so our water is to a boil, and I'm just gonna dump the rest of that in there to cook. I'm gonna stir it around. So I am using one hand. There we go. You just want to break it up so it don't stick together. Okay, so we'll let this cook until done. Be sure to turn the eye down as you're cooking other things. Okay, so it comes to a low boil, and you can focus on cooking other items. So something that's so interesting about these different colored carrots, they taste different. So this brand is Cal Organic, and hold on, sideways. It's Cal Organic. Baby carrots. But like the yellow has like a watery, earthy taste. The orange is the sweetest, and the purple plum color is like a combination of the yellow and the orange. So the purple one tastes a little sweet, a little earthy, a little watery, which is so interesting how they grew. But yeah, I love fun food. So also, let me show you the different colors. We're gonna have different colors in our food. It is always good to add color to your plate. Remember that. So this is our sliced carrots, and you don't have to use a big cutting board like this. If you don't have a cutting board, if you have like a counter that you can shred something on, then you can do that as well, as long as it's clean. You know, we're eating food here. So next we're gonna get started on our meats, and we're gonna prep our pots with a little bit of oil to start. So let's go ahead and, so to start our meat, we're gonna have our eye down a little bit because I don't want to cook it too fast. So like on a low heat. There we go. It looks brighter, but it's on a low heat. Okay, we're gonna take our oil and pour. That should be good. Some oil on here, you know me, we're gonna wiggle it around, and then we're gonna toss the meat on here and cook the meat slow. I'll put that in just a second. So for the ingredients, you can see here, there's beef in there, there's some water, there's garlic, there's onions, spices, chili, peppers, pineapple juice, diced red onions. You can see like the scallions and all the veggies in here came ready to eat, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this on the stove. Ready to cook, not ready to eat. I mean, unless you want raw meat. So yeah, ready to cook. Be sure your beef is cooked. Don't consume raw beef. All right, so we have our beef, and we're gonna stick it in the pot. All right, so let's go ahead and cook our meats. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put our meat on. Okay, so I went ahead off camera, poured the meat on here. I'm gonna turn up the eye just a little bit. Let's cook slow. You can see the rice is almost done in the back. And we'll just cook this all the way. But I'm not gonna cook it so it's to a point of being dried out, just till it's done cooking. Have this pot over here getting ready so we can fry an egg, and I went ahead and put a drop of olive oil, so we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna fry the egg. So our meat is pretty much done. I'm just gonna turn the eye down. There we go. And then we're gonna do that now. We're gonna fry that. It smells so good in here, y'all. Let's go ahead and fix our food. I've already thrown some rice into my bowl. And the other thing I forgot to mention, I am gonna put some paprika on my egg. I kind of like been pulling away from salt and pepper just because I've had salt and pepper on my eggs forever. So we're gonna put some paprika on top, okay? Let's get into our rice bowl. It's time to eat. As you can see, we got our fried egg on the top. I kind of decorated the top with a little bit of the carrots that were shredded. Our meat is underneath, and on the very bottom is our basmati rice. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm cooking like this for my digestive issues, and I hope that you get something from it. I'll see you guys in another video. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Let me give you an up close and personal look. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. So good. I'm gonna put our paprika on top and delve in. Bon appetit. Have a good night.